You botched yourself. I just fell off the apron and you didn't even have the camera on. And you're trying to watch Botchamania. This is Trevor Lee.
You gonna play 21? Jesus! We gotta do that! They got the fire! Jeff Harvey. Here comes Mungo. 5 stars! I don't know!
Well, my gorilla's a little bit more than just a ordinary gorilla. He's a bad gorilla, and there's something inside him that might be a little bit human. So it's going to be a big surprise in the Omni. The Koloff, Nikita and Ivan Koloff World titles against Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, and a full-blooded American gorilla, brother. And there will be gorilla shit all over the Omni. I got that so fucked up.
WWE Universe, I'm Heath Slater, like you already know. WWE Game Night has been a lot of fun. Damn, man, I'm trying to film. WWE Game Night Season 2 has been a blast. And I mean, honestly, the last... I did totally mess up. So, I mean, it's good because I'm introducing to you... I know how to hold a mic. I talk about these things all the time. Round 2. I mean...
You are the worst host I've ever seen in my entire life.
Edit this stuff. All right, we ready to, what am I saying now? WWE Universe. Awesome open. Going it.
I've been in so many of these game night videos. I'm doing everything I can to help this channel out, and you keep cutting my stuff. Hey!
It's on your hair. It's like I can't do it.
I know, I'm screwed. It's fine, I guess.
So I've been reprimanded by red lighting to apparently watch what I say.
The bell's not rung yet. I've not rung the bell yet. The match hasn't started yet.
You know what, I'm so happy Red Lightning's going to ring the bell. Frankly, it's a responsibility I could do without. I panic. I'm not cut out for it. There we go, that was a crisp ring of the bell, and this matchup is underway. Fans, this is do or die for Joe Coffey. This is high stakes. This is the culmination of Joe Coffey's journey. Seems there's a bit of a misunderstanding here. Red Lightning's already rang the bell.
Perhaps not enthusiastic enough for the rowdy Glasgow fans here.
Just in case you never heard me the first time, because you're all fucking telling me to ring the bell. I rang the bell, but I'll fucking do it again, you bunch of stupid cunt.
As we said, the fans here in Glasgow no happier.
Falcon decided not to sit down.
Yeah, what bother?
He probably got a better. He got the lateral press there, hooked the leg. That's maybe a better cover than better just sitting there. I mean, yo, when I gave Trevor Lee that pop-up power bomb today, dropped him right on my ball sack, like for real on my ball sack. It hurt so bad.
Well, you know what? You couldn't tell. Yeah, you look like a trooper.
No, it's hard to try to look cool when your balls are screaming. Look how tough I am, guys. I threw a guy real high in the air. Dropped him on my own nuts.
Photographers on top of it, our cameramen out there. This match has been everywhere in the building. Once again, total chaos is reigning supreme in the NWC, and Terry Funk doesn't know where he's going. He's going to end up in the 6th or 7th hour. He just took a shot at the fan. He just grabbed the fan, and he's taking a shot at him. Where's the security at again, Doc? You see the guys in the yellow shirts? Look at this. Security. He is brawling with the fan, and now they've taken the fan out the back door. That was Terry Funk's fault. Oh, my goodness gracious. And now Funk and Virgil going out the ring. And now Virgil trying to bring Funk back in. And a big chop.
You know, when you think about the list of the greatest Intercontinental Champions, you have to include the likes of a Pat Patterson, the likes of Jake the Snake Roberts. You're going to have to include the Honky Tonk Man, who referred to himself, and I even said, the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever.
I also want to ask you a couple more questions. One thing that I always think was, I don't know if many people picked up on this, but when you were with Dolph and AJ, there was one incident where you were doing your stretching, you stretch your pecs coming to the ring, and you actually hit AJ really hard. And she's a very petite girl, but she completely no-sold it. Did you guys have a laugh about that afterwards? What was that like?
We eventually did. That was, at the time, probably the most frightening moment in my career, and probably still is. I want to say, I believe that was, I could be wrong, but I want to say that was my very first singles match in WWE. I want to say that was the night after WrestleMania, the night that Dolph cashed in later to become World Heavyweight Champion. But I remember the time, so I'm very used to, it was something I was like swing my arms in NXT when I was doing singles matches and whatnot, kind of get fired up. It's something I didn't think about at all, but you've got two people in close proximity, and I remember swinging back and knowing that I hit her, and I was expecting to turn around see this tiny woman on the ground in a pool of blood. I don't know what I would have done after that. Probably just walk straight to the back, not even had the match. But thankfully, she's very tough. It ended up hitting her in her the chest, upper torso region, not her face. So she was fine. But we ended up having a laugh about it later. But that could have been really bad. But thankfully, everything was okay.
Again, back and to the left, back and to the left, back and to the left.
I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good guy.
I'm the type of guy who will never settle down. Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around. I kiss them and I love them, 'cause to me they're all the same. I hug them and I squeeze them, they don't even know my name. They call me the Wanderer, yeah, the Wanderer. I roam around,
One trick is to tell them stories that don't go anywhere. Like the time I caught the ferry over to Shelbyville. I needed a new heel for my shoe. So I decided to go to Morganville, which is what they call Shelbyville in those days. So I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time. Now, to take the ferry cost a nickel, and in those days, nickels had pictures of bumblebees on them. Give me 5 bees for a quarter, you'd say. Now, Willow, oh, yeah.
8 hours.
Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. The important thing was that I had an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. They didn't have white onions because of the war. The only thing you...
Razor Ramon.